Congratulations! You finally saved up enough money to buy a home. But guess what? Just like most things, buying a home is so much more expensive than you originally thought. So let's delve into some of the unexpected costs of buying a home. Probably the most unexpected cost that most first-time home buyers don't realize is something called closing costs. And essentially what they are is you paying for everything that it takes to close a home. That's you paying the people that helped you, like your realtor and your loan originator, but also other things with really weird names, like escrow. Like, what is that? It ends up being around 2 to 5% of your total home cost, which, if you remember, could actually be as much as you paid for your down payment. Nuts. So where exactly does all of that money go? It's such a long list of people that I'm going to read it off to you now. Your closing costs include credit report costs, loan application fees, loan origination fees, titles fees and title insurance, attorney fees, home inspection fees, interest on your loan from closing date to the end of the month, as well as prorated homeowners insurance fees. If that's not the sexiest list, I don't know what is. There's also, that real estate jargony word, escrow, 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 which is a lot of excitement for a very boring bank account, which you just pay money for things like homeowners insurance and property taxes upfront at closing. So even after you've paid for that long list of closing expenses, there are gonna be more expenses after closing, like moving. You're gonna need to get all of your stuff from your old apartment or house into your new apartment or house. And if you're doing a lot of it yourself, maybe you'll pay, $200. If you're moving cross country or moving one block in New York City, it's likely you're gonna drop a cool grand. So then, once you've moved all of your stuff, most of the time you're gonna have to buy some new stuff because your house is bigger and you have more furniture that you need, or you just want to make it look good. A good thing about buying things from retailers when you move is a lot of times you can take advantage of promotional financing, which is like you go to a home improvement store or a furniture store and you open a credit card. A lot of times they'll give you like 0% interest on purchases up to $10,000 for 2 years. So if you do want to buy everything at once, you can slowly chip away at that, let's say $10,000 to furnish your home over a period of time. Granted, you can also just get pieces here and there and pay for it for cash, but it's really up to you. You know that. And just because you've moved in doesn't mean that you don't have to pay more. Let's say that you're moving into a bigger home, or you're living with roommates and now you're living alone. Your bills are likely gonna be a lot higher than they once were. Hot tip, something that you can do before you move in is talk to your neighbors about how much they pay in heating and electricity, and so you can kind of budget better. So how much do you think it costs to paint a room? I don't know, say something like $35 a room? According to Home Advisor, it can cost as much as $790 if you're gonna get it professionally done. Granted, you can paint your own room for around $140, but you get what you pay for. Another thing that most people don't realize is gonna cost a ton of money is window treatments. You can't always just put a garbage bag on your window. You probably want to invest in blinds or other window coverings, which end up being a lot more expensive than you probably think. So when you add all of this up, we're at like $900 a year, $1,000 a year? No. A recent study from Zillow and Thumbtack say that the unexpected cost of home ownership can be up to $9,000 a year. Each year, $9,000. And that, granted, $6,000 are from the really sexy stuff like homeowners insurance and property taxes and utility bills. But $3,000 is like the what's going on fee. Home maintenance, any repairs that you need to do, it really adds up quickly. Other experts say that it can be as much to 1 to 2% of your home's value each year. So even if you've budgeted out for the next 30 years, your maintenance costs there are going to be things that become more expensive, like your homeowners association fees and property taxes, which both will become more expensive as your home appreciates in value. So there you have it. Those are just some of the unexpected costs of buying and owning a home. Renting sounds really good right now, doesn't it? If there are other things that you want me to explain to you, let me know in the comments, and as always, subscribe.